Elementary Chinese Reader 3. Let us read grammar part. 章鱼表示经过较真的过程，最后出现某种结果。章鱼 which is translated as finally in English. It means its result is achieved after a long process. So the usage of Chongyu is same as we use finally in English. So finally I was able to visit China. Finally I was able to clear my high school exam. Finally I was able to get the desired result. And secondly, it is mostly used after the subject. Let us take some example of Chongyu. 今天我终于看到了长城. Notice the position of 终于 in this sentence. Here the subject is 我, 终于 I finally. 今天我终于 today I finally. 看到了 is saw. 长城 Great Wall. Today I finally saw the Great Wall. In English, this time element usually goes backwards. So this would be translated as I finally saw the Great Wall today. In Chinese, the time element would come first to put more emphasis. 今天我终于看到了长城. Let us take some more example. 经过大家认真讨论和研究，问题终于解决。经过 is after 大家 everybody 认真 serious 讨论 discussion 和研究 research after everybody's serious discussion and research 问题 the problem 终于解决解决 is to be solved. After serious discussion and research by everybody, the problem was finally solved. Notice the position of Chongyu. It is placed after one thi. One thi, Chongyu Jie Chui. Let us take another example. 他每天早上锻炼，身体终于好起来。He exercised every morning and his body or his health finally got better. 身体终于好起来了. So the first grammar point in lesson 45 is regarding the use of 终于. Moving on to the second grammar point, let us read this sentence. 心里听懂能不激动呢? 心里 in heart, 听懂 that's a name. 能不激动 激动 is to be excited. Can Ting Tong not be excited, or would Ting Tong not be excited? This is a rhetoric question. 这是一个反问句. 反问 is rhetoric. This is a rhetoric question, so how somebody cannot be excited if something has happened. 心里听懂能不激动呢? This is a way of expressing emphasis on certain feelings. So how can somebody not be excited? So this is a negative sense which denotes a positive meaning, that one is sure to be excited if something has happened. Let us read some more example of this type of rhetoric questions. 20年前的老朋友又见面了，他怎么能不高兴呢? An old friend met after 20 years. How could he not be happy? Or he would definitely be happy. 他病刚好，还要休息几天，怎么能马上去上课呢? His illness just got better. He had to rest for a few days. How can he go to the class just away or right away? So this negative sentence put emphasis on the point that he just got better, his health just got better, and it is not possible for him to attend class right away. The sentence was put in a negative way, saying, how can he attend the class? He just got better. 你有了困难，我们哪儿能不帮助你呢？You had a problem. 有了困难. Kunnan is difficulty. You had a problem. How can we not help you? Or in other words, the speaker wants to say, because you had a problem and we would definitely help you. The sentence was put in a negative way, in an emphatic way. How can we not help you? You were in trouble. Another thing we see in these sentences is the use of modal particle na at the end of these sentences. This is again used to make these questions tone a bit soft. Also, the use of zama before na in the sentence, as we use in English. How can I be happy if you were in difficulty? Or how can I not help you? You had a problem. Let us read one more example. 看到流水声能用汉语表演节目了，我们怎么能不高兴呢？ How can we not be happy when we see the overseas student performing well in Chinese? How can we not be happy, or we would definitely be happy? Let us read one more example. 他一个人怎么办的？当那个机器呢？机器 is a machine. 一个人 is alone. How can he alone move that machine? Let us move on to the fourth grammar point, the usage of interrogative pronouns such as she, shama, zama. When used before tau and ye, indicate a general reference without exception. Let us read the following examples. 谁也不知道他到哪儿去了. Who don't know where he went? Which means everybody knows where he went. Here, she is used with ye, indicating no exception or a general reference, or everybody knows where he went. Let us read the next example. 我们谁都想看这张歌舞. She used with though, or all of us wanted to see that song and dance. Let us read the next example. 他们什么困难也不怕. They are not afraid of any difficulty. Let us read the last example. 你怎么做都可以，我没有意见. You can do whatever you like. I don't have an opinion. 意见 is an opinion. You can do whatever you want. I don't have an opinion. Moving on to the fifth grammar point from this lesson, let us read this sentence from the text. 这不是天安门吗？不是什么什么吗? Is it not? In English, if we translate, it would be, is it not Tiananmen, or is it not him? This is also a rhetoric question. We have used pushra, which means is it not, affirming the affirming side or positive side. So is it not Tiananmen Square? Pushra shama shama ma. Let us read some example of these kind of rhetoric questions. 你不是看了那个展览了吗？给我们介绍介绍吧。Have you not seen that exhibition? Give me an introduction. Let us take another example. 这个句子不是很容易吗？他为什么翻译错了呢？ Isn't this sentence easy? Why did he translate it wrong? in this yes sentence, there is an opposite meaning. Isn't that sentence easy? Or definitely this sentence is easy. Why he could not translate it correctly? In a sentence with sh, only pu, shama shama ma can be used. For example, if we say ni shi ting wen ma, then this is not a rhetoric question. This is a simple interrogative question. Ni shi ting wen ma? Are you ting wen? But if we say ni pu shi ting wen ma? Are you not ting wen? This is a rhetoric question. Let us read some more examples. 不要找了，这不是你的钢笔吗? There is no need to search. Isn't this your pen? Had we not used pu in this sentence, it would have been 这是你的钢笔吗? That would be a simple interrogative sentence. But when we add pu, 这不是你的钢笔吗? Is this not your pen? Moving on to the sixth grammar point, let us read this sentence from the text. 我多么想马上下车看一看呐. 多么, when used before adjectives or auxiliary verbs, it means, as we say in English, so much. I so much wanted to get out of the car and have a look. We notice that this sentence ends with a. In a sentence where we used so much, tuoma, we often end that sentence with a. 我多么想马上下车看一看呐. I so much wanted to get out of the car and have a look. Let us read some examples. 他汉语说的多么流利呀. He speak so much fluent Chinese, or how fluent he is speaking Chinese. 昨天看的话剧多么有意思啊. The play I watched yesterday was so much interesting, or very interesting. 我多么想在北京再住些天啊. I so much want to live in Beijing for a few more days. Let us read this example. 昨天在长城玩的多有意思. It was so much interesting at the Great Wall yesterday. Moving on to the seventh grammar point. 可以真的下50万人. In this sentence, Shia is used as a potential complement. You know, a potential complement is a sentence which denotes a possibility of something happening. So in this sentence, Shia is denoting there is a possibility to accommodate about 50 million peoples. 可以 can, 真的下 possibility, 50万人 50 million people. So 50 million people can stand or can be accommodated there. Here Shia is used after the verb chan. Various other verbs where Shia is used after verbs such as zuo, shui, tang, ting, fang, chu. When Shia is used after these verbs, it denotes that there is a possibility that so many people can be accommodated. Let us read the following examples. 这个礼堂坐的下1000人. Li Tang is an auditorium. This auditorium can seat, this auditorium has a possibility of seating 1,000 people. Moving on to the eighth grammar point, let us read this sentence for text. 是现在世界上最大的广场之一. 之一, mostly used in the written language, means one of the most. In this sentence, this means it is now the largest square in the world. It's now one of the largest squares in the world. 之一. Let us read some more examples of 之一. 北京大学是中国有名的大学之一. Beijing University is one of the famous universities in China. 上海是我们要参观访问的三大城市之一. Shanghai is one of the three major cities we want to visit. Let us move on to the ninth grammar point. Let us read this sentence from the text. 我想一定会很有意思的. I already felt that it would be very interesting, or in other words, I think it will be very interesting. Here the model sentence, model particle the is used at the end. When it is used at the end of a declarative sentence, it expresses a positive tone. I think it will be very interesting. 我想一定会很有意思的. Let us read some more examples. 这件事情他知道的. This would be translated as he know this matter. Here the tone of this sentence is positive. The speaker believes that the person knows about this matter. 这件事情他知道的. 别着急，他一定会帮助你的. Don't worry, she will definitely help you. Here again, the tone is positive. The speaker believes that she would be helping her. 再等一会儿吧，他说他要来的. Wait a minute, he said he was coming. Or hopefully, he is coming. This was the grammar part of lesson 45. Let us now move on to 练习 exercise. 数读下列词组并扩展长句子 using the phrase